Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. You join us for this 2020 match between the Hyderabad Phoenix and the Rajasthan Ravens. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. A bit of cloud hanging around, but nothing to worry the ground staff.
Thanks, David. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Yep.
First ball, and that'll go all the way to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yep. Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 9 for none. Bolt coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep. No! Good return there, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. Yep.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Gone right through the defences.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate. Take the strike early on as they get settled. Beaten on the drive.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot, runs possible.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yeah.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
They'll get at least one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. End of the over, 6 off it. The Sunrisers are 18 for 1. Bolt from the south end.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. 9 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 27 for 1. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Ballers end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Ballers.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Sunrisers are 36 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yep.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
You can see by that shot they want to get on with things. Just need to let the game come to them a touch. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Finds the edge. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The Royals are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. No shot offered. Huge appeal.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. There's trouble here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Yes.
And with that, they're off the mark. A little late on that, no run scored.
The Royals found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Digs out the Yorker.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. Keepers. Yep, yep. Yep. No.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. No.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes. No.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Got right in behind it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep. No, no.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep. No.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
6 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 53 for 4.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Cuts that off well in the infield. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
7 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 60 for 5. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Drives and misses everything.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Chance.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Massive chance.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Misses everything.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Needs to be on target.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
End of the over. The Sunrisers are 77 for 5. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
Time that perfectly. A couple on offer here.
Good return, back from the deep.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 87 for 5. Holder from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary? Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Tricky, well played.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
There's a run here, surely.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
9 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 96 for 5. Edged it. Loud shout. Gone. What a catch. Diving across. Looked for all money as if it was going through.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Mallet is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep, yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep, yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Gets through the wicket-keeper, and it's an easy rotation of the strike. That'll go down against the keeper's name.
Over. The Sunrisers are 104 for 6. Going with pace now.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. Great timing. Could be close.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep, yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if this hits.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep. Yep.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Yep.
Great shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
10 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 128 for 6. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep, yep.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep, yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 140 for 6. Beaten on the drive.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yep, yep.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. Just threw the shot too early.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. The Sunrisers are 142 for 7.
Yep.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball to turn and it just misses the stumps.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. Gone. It's a good catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
The Royals found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have been set a target of 146 runs. Edged.
Hold that!
Confident appeal. Could it be? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Butler comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in... chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Great shot. Nicked it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. There'll be one run here for them. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Wait. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait. Yep. Ball is in.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Royals are 15 for 1. Bold, chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. I'm surprised they didn't go for a 3rd, would have been a very simple run.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Waiting.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
End of the over. The Royals are 31 for 3.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep, yep.
Fantastic catch. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Holder will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Holder ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep, yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 6 runs added in the over. The Royals are 49 for 4.
Wait there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Wait there.
Taken. Really good one too.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 5 offered. The Royals are 60 for 5. Malik, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Yep. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep, yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
There'll be runs here. Malik ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yep. Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
There's a run here, surely.
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Yep. Wait on.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Royals are 76 for 5. Malik from the south end.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait there.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. No interest in that one from the batter. Malik will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait. Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
A lovely shot. Just cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 83 for 5. Brooke, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Waiting. Yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Beaten on the drive.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. Over. The Royals are 93 for 5.
93 for 5. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Holder shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Thick edge. Let's see if they... They can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Just threw the shot too early.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Straight to the fielder. 10 runs added in that over. The Royals are 103 for 5. Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Built some momentum for the team with his 5th. Partnership. The team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total. Some adjustments to the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Just about timed that perfectly.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Loud shout.
Waiting.
That's the over. The Royals are 112 for 5.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler!
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Power and precision in that shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Malik with the ball in hand again. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup. And they're away. And just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Royals are 131 for 6. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Edged it.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
An example of how good the modern player is at sliding across the outfield.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Timed that perfectly.
the end of the match. The Rajasthan Ravens have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on the way home.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.